Hi, happy Monday. How is everyone? It's cold. It's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating a fact, okay? I think it's 40. It's at noonish. Noonish. I don't know what time it is, but it's noonish. I don't think we're expected to warm up much past this. But that's fine, because they said, I think it's next week, we're going to go back to, like, early fall. Maybe not early fall, but, you know, fall temps for us, 70s. So, that's great. I would rather it be this cold at Christmas than warm at Christmas. But I'm afraid we're going to have yet another warm Christmas. I think it was last year, was it? Maybe last year? I don't know. Or the year before, it was like 8 degrees on Christmas Day. But you know what? It was a dry cold. It wasn't a damp cold. It wasn't that cold. Like I could walk around like this and be fine. Yet, sometimes it's 58 degrees and I'm freezing with all this on. It's the humidity. Yeah, the dampness. Wait, stop talking about the weather. Ugh. Well, I got a boo-boo. I know, it's the end of the world. Not really. But it's the strangest thing, okay? Let me unroll that so I can hold my phone because my hand's getting cold. It's the strangest thing. I took the cap off of this under eye stuff that I was using. And then I went to put the cap on, and I was trying to get it to snap down, you know? It wouldn't snap, and somehow it slipped. And it just like scraped off a chunk of skin. I didn't even feel it. I just looked down and it was bleeding. I was like, what the heck happened to me? That's the only thing I can trace it back to. Like, what in the world? But strange things happened last night. For the first time, both girls cried at my house. Not my fault. Phoenix, I have that big snowflake-looking thing on my coffee table. And she backed up and hit it with her arm. And, y'all, it made, like, a white line. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't even cut the skin. It just made a little scratch mark, a line, without breaking the skin. And she was almost in hysterics crying. And I was like, you're fine. Now, the funny part of this is, you would think that her mother would be a coddler for her to behave this way. I should know, because I used to behave that way over everything. And my mother would coddle me. She didn't coddle me like that, but she would be like, well, my mom was a little dramatic, okay? She was on the dramatic side, and she couldn't stand the sight of blood. But she was also a smart aleck, and I would say, it hurts when I do this, and she would say, well, don't do that. So I was kind of in between. But Phoenix's mom is not like that. Oh my gosh, my poor baby. She's like, you'll be all right, get up, brush it off. Naomi is the coddler, which is so odd, because Naomi is such a tough child, you know. But Phoenix fell in her yard the other day, and Naomi grabbed her and ran her in the house. Now, I helped her stand up, and I'm looking at her, and there's no blood. And I said, you'll be all right. You're not bleeding. Nothing's broken. You can walk it off. And Naomi grabs her and runs past her mom to go in the house. And her mom continued walking out to me, and she was like, what happened? I said, Phoenix fell. I said, she's not bleeding. I didn't even see a scratch. She said, she'll be all right. I said, well, that's what I told her. But Naomi ran inside and doctored her with hydrogen peroxide. And then their answer to most things is rub some Vaseline on it. So Naomi put some Vaseline on the invisible scratches, not scars. So last night when she scratched the back of her arm, I was like, well, I don't have Vaseline to put on it. And then Naomi cried about something. I'll be right back though. I need to add that when Phoenix scratched her arm, I told her we didn't have any Vaseline, but Naomi ran over and she looked at it and she said, oh, you'll be all right. I said, what was that for? She said, I was just blowing on it. It makes her feel better. Oh, okay. Okay, so now Phoenix is fine and she's gonna live, and they're blowing up balloons and we're playing the volleyball, the base balloon. Uh-oh, I'm upside down. The base balloon was a no-go because Phoenix, that's how she got her arm scratched, because she swung the bat and she kept going in a circle and scratched her arm. Yeah, I was like, okay, drop the bats, which were, you know, cardboard tubes. I didn't actually give them bats in the house. But we went back to the volleyballoon and was playing it. And then they were blowing up more balloons. Because I bought these balloons thinking that they had the long skinny ones in there. And they didn't. But they were trying to blow them up and they kept popping. They suck. Basically, the balloons suck. Well, this one time, Naomi was trying to blow one up and it popped. And I guess, you know how it'll pop and it'll kind of smack your hand or, you know, whatever. Well, I guess it smacked her right in the eye. I was like, Naomi is crying. This has never happened. I've never seen Naomi cry. Naomi fell backwards in the ditch and got up laughing. So it scared me at first because I was like, oh, you're crying. I don't know what to do about you crying. Phoenix crying, I'm used to. Not that I'm used to, but yeah, I've seen her cry more than on one occasion, but I've never seen Naomi cry. Finally, I'm like, what happened? Can you please tell me what happened? Because I can't tell. You're just crying, and she was covering her eyes, and she wouldn't talk to me, and she was like walking like she was blind, and she went into the kitchen and got a piece of ice out of the freezer, and she was holding it up to her eyes, and I was like, is there something in your eye? And she just kept nodding her head, and I was like, you gotta tell me what's going on, you know? And finally, she just put the piece of ice down, and she was like, I'm fine. Girl, I've been about to die over here. Hold on. What a busy day. It was my first day back after being off for a whole week, and I had a whole lot to do, so I'm kind of running behind on my video, but I wanted to show y'all my new air fryer. It was delivered last night, and I'm so very excited. Look, it actually fits under the cabinet on the countertop. Those are my pot holders. I forgot what y'all called them. Pot holders. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, it has the little wheelie thing in there that you can put fries in or whatever, and it turns, and then it's got some trays right here that slide in so you can bake stuff. It's just like my other one, it's just a smaller version, and it's the Instant Vortex Plus. It was on Amazon for $89. Yes. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this video off. I only have like 5 minutes of work left to do, and I need to go ahead and wrap things up and get everything ready to go to the office tomorrow. So I will talk to y'all later. I think I told you the most exciting of the exciting that's happened, which nothing really exciting happened except a bunch of boo-boos. But we'll all be okay, okay? feel free to laugh at our boo-boos because I think we're all going to live. All right? All right. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles. Stay silly, my friends, and smile. Piss people off, make people happy, or just make them wonder what you've been up to. Goodbye.